I'm going to explain to you about vasectomies, okay? I went to the doctor and I waited to meet with the interpreter to come. And they asked me questions, my age, my weight, different things, and I explained it all. He said, make sure you ask these questions. You don't want any more children, right? Yes, no more children. I don't want any more children. They told me if I wanted to go back, I could. I'd have to reverse the stitches, and it costs a lot of money. They explained to me they shave everything around the penis. Everything's gone. They use an antiseptic. It's brown. They paint it all over to stop any infection. Then they inject it to make it numb. I had an imagination like, oh my gosh, they're going to inject my balls? Is it going to hurt? What? They said, no, it's not going to hurt. It's like getting a Novocaine shot. So it's going to hurt a little bit, but I can take it. They do it underneath the scrotum. I said, okay. When it's numb, they do a little incision. There's 2 different sections that they'll cut, and then they tie them on both sides. It's just a little incision. I asked them if I had to stay all day, and they said, no, you're in and out half an hour. I'm like, wow, okay. So I went into the doctor, the hospital, for the operation. It said before I arrived, I had to shave all the hair off. I was very awkward doing this. My wife had to help me shave everything all around. It was pretty funny. Very awkward though. I went into the hospital, took off my clothes, got on the bed, and the nurse came in, and that's when she put the antiseptic on it to block for infection. They knew I was already shaved. They put everything on there. My balls shrank. It was cold. It was very, very natural for them to shrink. The doctor came in. He says like he was ready to give the shot. I'm like, oh, the pressure of it. Oh. He says it's like a little pinprick. It's nothing. A little bit later, it'll be numb. So the doctor told me I'll feel a pulling sensation. I thought that was weird. When they made the incision, you'll feel a little bit of pulling. They tie everything off. They do both sides. They go to the other testicle and then they're all done. Felt like 10 minutes, the whole process. I didn't feel any pain. Doctor told me don't put your legs together. Keep them a little bit apart. You don't want to do any damage to the stitches. Wear some loose clothing. I heard stories talked about it. You know, it would be fine. She said keep some ice on there, keep the infection down. The pain will be fine and no problem.